And if anybody's going to be embarrassed, you can leave now. The reason I'm standing up is because I can't sit in this outfit. Isn't this stunning? I borrowed it from Sophie Tucker. Before I sit, shut up, big mouth. Shut your hole, mine's making money. Start to see it. I agree with you, honey. And if you agree with me, get rid of the broad and we'll have a ball. Oh yeah. Dance for mommy. Dance for mommy. Shut up. Shut up when I start talking. No, I'm a nut for commercials. I watch these commercials and I say, I wish I could make a thing out of it. Especially the one that says, I love the name of Gray, Mr. Gray. Why not? It used to be Lipschitz. But I also wish that I could put this on TV, and I'm sure that they wouldn't allow me to do it. The honeymoon couple in bed, the mother-in-law behind the bed, and the daughter-in-law screaming, please, mother, I'd rather do it myself. And I had a mother-in like that, an Altamacher Schäfer. If you ever saw one. And I buried her with her face down, and if she starts digging, where the hell is she going? But father-in-laws are great. I had one that was an angel who used to grab me by the arm and go, you're very healthy. Sometimes he misjudged his distance, but what are you going to do? It's so hot in here, I'm too young for flushes. Leave her alone, she's his wife. Stop goosing her. And stop blowing in her ear, give her pneumonia. He's your husband? What are you playing, Switch tonight? She's sitting back to back to him. What'd you do, invite another couple? Even when we sing clean songs, people don't believe us. We'll be on the Johnny Carson show November the 13th, ladies and gentlemen, which is very nice. I just hope they don't make me do it in Braille. Just think I could blow the whole network with one word. Oh, the good Lord willing. Let him worry. It's his Fakakta program, not mine. It ain't my network, honey. I got my networks with me. Ain't I gorgeous? So how come I sleep alone? Left my motel room open for 2 weeks and I'm here. Not even a bellhop came in to see if I dropped dead. Last night I had an offer. And $20 for a broad my age is pretty good because in my heyday I never got more than a deuce. Today there's a new trend and everybody's excited. For the women it's great. You can lose weight. You can also have a hysterectomy without surgery. It goes like this. Come on, sis. Let's do the twist. Come on, sis. Let's do the twist. It's easy. If I could do this in bed, I'd make $1 million. Can't do it in bed because you have too much weight on you, see. In fact, I got a bed that's so big, I got a king-size bed. My husband can't even nudge me. He's got to phone me. You should have been environment. You are. He's eating like he's got 9 rectums. And who's the one that was yelling you want to see her? Is it you? Well, you see me, honey. If you can't see me as big as I am, you better get more glasses, honey. Stand up, I got a bet on you. It just shows you, girls, that you can't tell a man the truth, right? My husband's making love to me, and I says, you're the greatest lover in the world. He gives me a smack on the head. I says, what are you hitting me for? He says, that's for knowing the difference. That's like the girl who swore she was a virgin, sat on a fire hydrant, and slid right down the ground. You're not listening, sweetheart. I don't blame you because he's got 3 lovely young ladies. How are you lucky enough to have 3 nice girls? I envy everybody that's got a guy. She wants a waiter. She'll give you one shot and you drool in 2 minutes. I'd like to service you, sir. It's been a long time since I've been serviced. word, isn't it? If I tell you last night that this guy, he ran the ladies' room by mistake, he was drunk, you know. The woman says, get out of here, this is for women only. He says, don't scream, honey, so is this.
Is he still eating?
Yes, honey, everybody eats it. There's a law of the jungle, eat or be eaten. It's like one guy saying to another, how's your wife? He says, compared to who? You know how these things go.
You got a point?
No, I have no point, honey, I'm Jewish. I have a doctor that's a nut, you know, he's a psychiatrist. Every time I come in his office, he throws me on the couch, has a ball. He says, I just got rid of my problem, now what's yours? It's a nut. And I paid him $25 for good reason, he's 27. Where are you going to buy this kind of stuff, honey? Anna McNanny gets a guy 21, but she's loaded, I'm not loaded, honey. Isn't this better than going out with girls, you liar? You can see me, I'm sure that you can. Those of you interested, we are recording this, if you notice, my 4th album, which of it will be called...
You and your friggin' jokes.
I always wanted to be an exotic dancer, and since I saw this girl here at the Sahara, the belly dancer, if she had my 5 stomachs, she could really do it good. But those of you who are acquainted, and I've seen a lot of these shows, they call them strippers. And they always come out the same way. They always have 2 names like Candy Bar, Frosty Bite, Wildachaya. Say, well, that means wild animal, honey. Hebrew. I think enough of your language to learn it. Why can't you learn mine? And, Sedi the Putana. Putana. Is that how you say in French? Putana? In Italian is not different than Yiddish. You know, they say pishada, we say pishafs. Well, it's a urine no matter how you say it. Drink, honey. You gotta be on the alert, sweetheart. I had a husband like you once. He stayed home and he used to bring my dinner. In fact, he used to cook it. He was very nervous. He couldn't work. Every time I said, you're going to get a job, he went like this, you know. He fought the whole war, you know. At any rate, as they say, c'est la vie. Would you believe my mother wanted me to be a concert pianist? You gotta die when you hear this. She wanted me to be like Van Cliburn, you know. So when she used to come in, you know, and listen to me, I used to play songs like this. My mother was a little square, you know. Thank you, sweetheart. I could have used your laugh last night. I used to play songs like the Liebestraum. But you don't make money with this junk, you know. Today to be a singer, you gotta be a swinger, make it the finger, right? If you drink alone, I hope you choke. And you can bet on it, honey. And you can bet on it. You know, you may be surprised to hear this, but Miss Gabor, Miss Jaja Gabor, she does exactly the same thing. No matter who's on stage, she runs up and she says, darling, I love you. And I get embarrassed because, you know, people think I'm a little gay. Doctor said these were not wrinkles. He said they were character lines. Think I believe him? Feels a draft, the zipper is open. Look. Have yourself a ball! Wait till he wakes up tomorrow and finds out where he was.
You should say that again.
I will. Wait till you wake up tomorrow and find out where you were. They have one in every city and every state in the Union. What is it, darling? Would you like to say something to me? Well, then shut your mouth. I hate to think of what would happen if Burl was here, Mono, or Jackie Mason or Buddy Hackett. They walk off the stage. Me, I don't care. I love it. What do you charge for a nervous breakdown? That's a good line, isn't it? You still gonna eat? I got something for you to eat. Wheaties, a breakfast for champions. If you were a nice girl, you wouldn't know what I meant. We have a story that's a little risque. It's about the 2 prostitutes who, you know, are discussing their business. It always happens in Florida. One said I made $100 last night. The other one said gross. She said no, Schwartz. And they always tell these little jokes with the dialect. You know, when the Hal March had his program and he said to this lady, for $64,000, who was the first man? She said, I wouldn't tell you for $1 million. Umbriago. We have a story that's a little risque, but I love it. It's about the 90-year-old man who was dying in the hospital. They had to feed him through a rectal tube. He rang the bell for the nurse. He wanted another tube, and she said, what do you need another tube for? He said, you've been so nice to me. I'd like you to have dinner with me before I die. I wonder what they had for an appetizer. That's what I want. This night I had 20 honeymooners in here. What can you say to honeymooners? I said, it's so nice to see you up and around again. I always get the people in, some get embarrassed, you know. One looked at me. This is what she kept doing. Through both shows. She says, I never. I said, that's because you weren't asked. Come to see Ruth today. Anybody Italian here? I'm wasting my time. Well, what are you? Egyptians? Arabs? The Arabs will never beat the Jews because a camel will never outrun a Cadillac. I told that to Fawzia the other night. How's it go? She's a belly dancer, right? If she had my 5 bellies, she'd do better. But she still can't do this. And I ain't about to tell her. Of course, you can't do it with folksies or an A cup. You gotta have a C or better. And I got O. And I have quite a problem. My left one is bigger than my right one because my husband is a southpaw. Roses are reddish and violets are bluish. If it wasn't for the others, maybe you'd both be Jewish. And we found out why they have no astronauts in France. They can't get a Frenchman to go up. You'll get it later. I'll say Kaddish here in 2 minutes. They can't get a Frenchman to go up in the air. I forgot the audience. You get it, sweetheart? I'll tell you a simple story. A girl went to a dentist and took off her bra. The dentist looked at her. He said, I think you made a mistake, young lady. I'm a dentist, not a doctor. And she said, I made no mistake, sir. I want you to extract 4 teeth. Somebody bit her in the cannobiles. Did you get it, sweetheart? Bury the both of them. Did you get it? Yes? Very good. Think I'll play How Will I Feel and get it over. Which means come rejoice, dance, everyone dance. You want to clap your hands? The Jewish people got a confession, they always said themselves like that.